Yo, how's it going? TikTok's most disturbing challenges. Let's go ahead.
Internet challenges. We all know them. We all love them. We all think they're extremely stupid. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look back at all the internet's most dangerous and stupid challenges. We'll begin with the year 2010 and make our way up to 2022, aka the horrors of TikTok. A pattern you'll notice is that we as humans have progressively gotten
Stupider?
dumber. Is that a surprise? I'll let you answer that. If you can make it throughout this
Or
entire
more
video without
stupid.
questioning how stupid
I'm an
we
example.
become, then I congratulate you. Because honestly, this video only gets worse from here. Internet challenges were at some point innocent. I mean, let's go back to 2010's planking era. 2010. Planking. The origins of
I
planking
hate
are a
that
bit
era.
skewed, as some sources say it began
It
as
was
early as
so
2008,
annoying.
and others say as late as 2011. Planking was a photo trend where people would lie flat like a piece of wood on everyday objects. Some people did it for fun to take funny pictures, but quote, plankers would attempt to one-up each other and do it in dangerous places. And
Oh, hell
actually,
no,
in
bro.
2011, an Australian man by the name of Acton Beale, who was only 20 years old at the time, fell to his death from an apartment balcony where he was attempting to plank on a railing. There are no images of this, but this is a real report. Though we don't know exactly who started this trend, it was
My
popularized
boy.
in March of 2011 when pro rugby player David Wolfman Williams planked after a try during the Sea Eagles vs Newcastle Knights game held on March 27th of that year. Though oddly
Wow.
enough, former MTV host and comedian also uploaded a video that year titled, quote, Tom Green created planking, 1994, where he lies flat face down on the ground on a public sidewalk. Green said in a CNN article, I don't
Ahead of
wanna
his
take anything
time.
away from anybody, but I do have video evidence, though that bit never aired on TV. It is a very obscure piece of video. So Tom Green did plank before it was cool, but he can't take credit because that video never released. I understand many of you weren't alive in 2010 or 2011. But in 2010, I was 8 years old, and I do remember planking being extremely mainstream.
hilarious.
I mean, here are some celebrities who planked. Flava Flav, Chris Brown, prepubescent Justin Bieber, Dwight Howard, Joe Budden, Diplo, Big Sean, Nick Cannon, and even this guy with what seems to be pink hair. But he actually switched it up and did a reverse plank. And what's that sign he's holding? Oh shit! That's EarlDoesn'tExist.com, my amazing clothing brand. I'm taking this whole brand thing extremely serious. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear about it.
But this is my video.
Especially after visiting the ransom warehouse and meeting Ken
Hell yeah,
Palmer and
man.
Johnny Ransom. And we're actually hiring graphic designers, so if you're a graphic designer, hit us up. These sweatshirts
Nice.
will never be sold again. So originally these were gonna stay, but no, we're switching everything up. That's enough for the self-promo. Let's continue with the video. So planking was an overall fun and goofy challenge, though like everything in life, people took it a bit too far. Let's move on to
course.
2012. 2012, the Cinnamon Challenge. This challenge consisted of the participant filling their mouth with a spoonful of cinnamon and attempting to eat it in under 60 seconds without drinking any liquids. The most popular
Eee.
video of this challenge was made by Glozell Green, and that video has nearly 60 million views. 60 million views. Not only was this challenge stupid, but it was harmful to your lungs. The cinnamon
Oh,
coats and
shit,
dries
really?
the mouth and throat, resulting in coughing, gagging, vomiting, and inhalation of cinnamon, which can turn and lead to throat irritation, breathing difficulties, and risk of
Oh
pneumonia
my.
or even
I am so glad I didn't do this challenge. I didn't really do any challenge. I don't have no social media. But either way, like, holy shit. I did not know cinnamon was that dangerous.
a collapsed lung.
Jesus
It'd be a
Christ.
challenge not to find videos like this all over the internet.
Jesus.
A simple search on YouTube yields over 750,000. Everyone from celebs to politicians taking the cinnamon challenge. All you have to do is swallow 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon in 60 seconds without fluids. And while it looks like a harmless yet foolish dare, this morning a new report says beware.
Deja Reed, who was 16 at the time, attempted the cinnamon challenge 4 times, and on the 4th time, she felt like she was gonna pass out due to not being able to breathe properly. She had to take an emergency trip to the ER, and ever since then, her life hasn't been the same as she requires an inhaler everywhere she goes. And it even resulted in a collapsed lung, and she caught pneumonia. So she started her own
What?
campaign called the Say No to the Cinnamon Challenge campaign. I don't think that was the actual name, but that was like the whole thing about it. But I mean, like, good for her. I mean, there's just
Yeah,
something
you know,
stupid
it's
about
like-
telling people to say no when you could have done it in the first place. Whatever.
Yeah.
She probably helped some kids, so I'm not gonna bash her too hard.
I mean, one life change is
2013,
better than
Harlem
none.
Shake. Ah, the good old days. The trend started by none other than Filthy Frank, aka Pink Guy, aka Joji, aka George Miller. The original Harlem Shake video was posted on February 2nd of 2013 and showed 4 young males in morph suits dry humping the air to Bauer's Harlem Shake. When the beat dropped, they began acting ecstatic, and that's it. The video has since then garnered 65 million views, making this Joji's most viewed piece of media ever. Everyone
Wow.
and their mom were doing this challenge. Compilation videos easily broke the 2013 YouTube algorithm, with people just wanting to see how silly other people could get when the beat dropped. One thing to note is that in the original video, they wore the morph suits throughout the entirety of the video, but in the other versions that people would make, they would be wearing like normal clothing and then they would switch to something stupid to make it funny. I always thought that was interesting. I don't want to get copyright claims, so I'm going to show you guys my favorite Harlem Shake videos, and of course I'm going to be using some royalty-free songs so I won't get copyright claimed, but I hope you guys enjoy.
Of course, you know. Oh, I love this song. What a banger. Of course. Is that Pitbull Boy?
The song went on to go double platinum, but fun fact, though the Harlem Shake challenge began in 2013, the Harlem Shake dance began in 1981. The Harlem Shake is a jerky arm and shoulder movement just in time to the music. The dance was created by Harlem resident Al B in 1981. The dance was initially called Al B. As indicated by the name, it is associated with neighborhood of Harlem in New York City. The dance became known as the Harlem Shake as its prominence grew beyond the neighborhood. Man, I remember the days when you could look up Harlem Shake on the App Store. I used to do it on my iPod all the time, and there would be different apps, and one of them would be like with slow-mo ending. Do you guys remember that? Like the slow-mo ending? Oh my god, dude. Sometimes I want to go back to 2013. I'm getting carried away. You know what I do want to say?
Nostalgia.
2016 was such a good year. Everyone says it, but it was so true, bro. That was my freshman year of high school. All right. Let's head over to the next one. Gallon smashing. Okay, so we're still in the year 2013. When I switch years, I'm gonna say at the beginning. So gallon smashing was the act of smashing milk or any type of gallon against the ground and pretending like you accidentally fell and then getting a quote funny reaction from random bystanders that were obviously shocked and would try their best to help. In some cases, milk exploded onto random bystanders' clothes. The original creators of this prank slash trend
It's
were
not a good
three
prank.
teenagers, owners of the Chazy channel. 40 million views and 3 minutes of gallon smashing. Of course, this only encouraged other people.
It's only funny if you cleaned it up after. I mean, you know, here you are minding your business, working. Next thing you know, some douchebag is pretending to fall and throws up 2 gallons and it breaks everywhere. Guess which idiot has to clean that up?
People to do the challenge as well. Challenges are supposed to be difficult, but you're just being an asshole in this.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
their channel consists of pranks that don't even end up being pranks, just douchey material, which I hope to God is fake, and their channel's dead, they don't even upload anymore. But the teens were actually charged with disorderly conduct and destruction of property.
Good. Thank you.
2014 Ice Bucket Challenge. Alright, this one isn't bad nor stupid, so we're gonna go through this one really quick. First, let's talk about what ALS is. Lou Gehrig's disease, otherwise known as ALS, is a nervous system disease that weakens muscles and impacts physical function. The Ice Bucket Challenge was supposed to simulate how it feels to have ALS for a few seconds and ultimately was made to raise awareness and increase donations given to ALS research organizations. According to the ALS Association, the challenge generated $115 million, which is honestly amazing till this day. Oh, and we also got a funny LeBron meme out of it. The Fire Challenge. The
Never seen
literal
that meme.
challenge where teenagers would cover their body in rubbing alcohol, light themselves on
Oh.
fire, and then jump in the shower or a pool, you know, before you start burning alive.
A dangerous dare that could end up in your child's social media feed. Young people setting themselves on fire. And they're taking videos of what happens next. Our Jodianne Thompson joins us live now and has been watching this trend. And I'm wondering, has anybody been seriously hurt by this, Jodianne?
Well, Krista, one person has already
You're
died.
playing
That
with
happens
fire.
in New York
Oh,
State. We
shit,
checked
someone
with our
died.
local hospitals, and so far, no one has been treated locally, but it is spreading. Some of the videos posted to social media are as recent as just a few hours ago.
I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna be speechless for some of these. Some of these have no context. It just happened. Like, there wasn't like a creator that was like, I will now begin the fire challenge. No, some of these just happen. Yeah, I honestly couldn't find an origin to this. It's just dumbasses being dumbasses.
Yep.
The Salt and Ice Challenge. The Salt and Ice Challenge is an internet challenge where participants pour salt on their bodies, usually on the arm, and ice is then placed on the salt. This causes a burning sensation similar to frostbite, and participants attempt to withstand the pain for the longest time. The mixture
Why,
of the
though?
ice and salt creates a mixture
I feel like it's not a challenge or like, you know, a dare, a good dare if it involves pain. You know, no one likes pain. Who wants to put themselves through pain?
which can get as cold as a negative 18 degrees Celsius or 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The Salt and Ice Challenge can quickly cause second and third degree injuries. Due to the numbing sensation of the cold and possible nerve damage during the stunt, participants are often unaware of the extent of any injury sustained during the challenge, only feeling the pain after the fact. Okay, y'all don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I tried this one. I remember, bro. Wait, it's 2014. I was 12. I tried it. I didn't feel anything. I know I put a warning at the beginning of the video, but don't try this stupid shit. Everything I'm listing is a list of what not to fucking do. Don't do this dumb shit. I'm not encouraging anyone that's watching this, like,
Oh, okay. Reverse psychology, huh? Doesn't work on me, man. Doesn't work on me.
this is like a big ass advertisement to not do this shit. But yeah, I
Sure.
remember I tried it, bruh. I didn't feel anything. It didn't even make a mark on me. I think I was too pussy to let it like sit there. I just took it off. I was scared a little bit. 2015 Charlie Challenge. No, not that Charlie. Instead,
Jesus.
people were asking yes or no questions to a ghost. Yeah, Charlie
Fucking
Charlie
noise
is a
critical,
paranormal
man.
divination game where the player stacks 2 pencils on a piece of paper with yes or no blocks. Then you ask the quote ghost questions to get answers. The game is a modern incarnation of an older Spanish game called Juego de la Lapicera, aka the pencil game. It was popularized in the English-speaking world in 2015, partly through the hashtag Charlie Challenge. This is one that you're obviously not going to get hurt from trying this, so I actually tried it for you guys, so let's go watch that clip. As you guys can see, we have 4 answers right here. We have yes, no, yes, poop. The difficult thing is fucking balancing these pencils, dude. I've been trying. Charlie, are you with us?
Bruh.
All right, let me
Okay,
use the
okay.
actual spiritual name.
Gotta meditate first.
Critical, are you here?
Bruh.
Oh my
No,
god.
nothing.
See, you gotta get yourself moist for it. You know, gotta meditate, get yourself a little moist.
It's
You
fake.
know,
I don't know why in middle school this took over, like 2015. My friends and I remember, dude, the internet was literally making us do paranormal shit in the middle of class. That was crazy. Charlie, are you here? Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. It's on poop. It's on poop, guys. Whoa. Oh, that was my breath. Bro, see, that shit scares me. Anyway, let's move on. Kylie Jenner lip challenge. A challenge where teens would suck on a cup or
Oh, I
shot
remember
glass in
this.
order to
It's so
simulate having big
cringe.
lips like Kylie Jenner. The challenge would make their lips swell up and bruise them, sometimes even popping blood vessels. The results were honestly disgusting, and you could see saliva strings like, ew. Bruising could last up to a week, and Kylie herself told sources that her lips are all natural, and she hasn't had plastic surgery. That statement itself was way funnier than the challenge. Let's move on. 2016
What?
Banana and Sprite Challenge. Even though I said this was a good year, I'm talking about like my life and music wise. This is the year that TikTok
good for you, bro.
became TikTok. If you guys don't know, TikTok
Sprite
used to
and
be Musical.ly,
banana?
and was bought out by a company and became TikTok. So from this era moving forward, these challenges were very popular on YouTube and TikTok. Anyway, let's
Ugh.
continue talking about the Banana
Allergies.
and Sprite Challenge. Ever wanted to make yourself
Real quick. It sounds like a good drink. Banana Sprite. Kind of sounds like a good drink, like this. Yeah, like Sprite, like CO2. You know how it's misty and stuff, with a hint of banana. Call me crazy, but that sounds pretty good.
vomit on purpose? Yeah, me neither. According to challengestodo.com, the steps include eat 2 bananas,
Never
drink a can of Sprite.
mind.
The banana should be eaten quickly, followed by a can or bottle of Sprite. The last person to vomit wins the challenge. But why? Why does this mixture
This reminds me of the Family Guy episode where Stewie Griffin and Stewie, Peter, and Brian and Chris were like, all right, last one to puke gets either the piece of pie or or $1. I can't remember, but it turns out this was real.
cause you to throw up? Allow me to read this quote by Kieran Kelly. The banana supplies the protein, and the cold soft drink adds a lot of carbon dioxide to your stomach. Your stomach is quite warm, much warmer than the soda, which means the carbon dioxide becomes less soluble at the higher temperature, and gas bubbles are making a very fast escape from the liquid. The banana protein coats the CO2 bubbles and makes a very stable and expanding foam in your stomach. The creation of the foam means you can't just burp to get rid of the CO2 in your stomach, but it has to get out somehow because your stomach is only so large. So an escape is made using its only available exit, the mouth. 2017,
What?
the Eraser Challenge. This can date as far back as 2014, but most articles I read said 2017. So basically, this is where kids would take a classic rubber eraser, and rub it against their skin pretty hard. Not like just a slight rub, like hard rubs.
Hell
Reciting
no.
the alphabet just to see how long they could last. This challenge caused burns and skin infections due to kids sharing the same erasers. But yeah, I don't understand how challenges most of the time involve you just hurting yourself. Why would you
That's what I'm
voluntarily do
saying.
that? I just don't understand.
The only pain that is good is when you're, you know, going to the gym, getting them gains. I can't speak for myself. I'm chubby. But when you're going to the gym, getting some gains, feeling a little burn, that's a good thing. This is not.
2018 Tide Pod Challenge. One of the dumbest challenges on here is definitely
I
the
remember.
Tide Pod Challenge. YouTube actually removes these videos, or at least age restricts them, so I'm not going to be showing clips of that. I really don't need to explain why this was dangerous and stupid in the first place. I mean, swallowing laundry detergent is extremely toxic. The American Association of Poison Control Centers reports that as far back as 2012, poison centers received over 6,000 calls about laundry packet exposures in children 5 years and under. In 2017, though, over 10,000 children and 200 teenagers reported exposure. That year so far, there were at least 37 reported severe exposures among teenagers, half of them intentional.
Just imagine being
The
on like you're the what was it, the detergent that makes Tide Pod, and you're just chilling there, and next thing you know, you look at charts and you just see like an increase in like toxin poisoning and stuff. You're like, what's going on?
Snorting condom
just
challenge.
doesn't-
So
oh
this
my
one involved
God,
people
what?
snorting condoms through their nasal cavity and spitting it back out their mouth and like pulling it like that, and then it just comes out their mouth. I told you this video is gonna get really it's like I don't even know how you're still watching this. I don't know how. But yeah, because suffocation isn't a thing. Some of these challenges weren't as popular as the others. Not like you would see kids, walking down the hallway at your school snorting condoms. At least not in my school. I don't know about yours. And most of these challenges take place in the US. Like, I get it. We're Americans that can be dumb most of the time. But where are all the UK and Canada, like, dumbass trends? Do y'all not have any? Y'all just watch us Americans from the sidelines? Like, it has to be really, like, entertaining.
They're
It has to
cheering
be
us.
really entertaining at some point.
They're cheering
It's
us
like,
on.
Fuck, these Americans are they're snorting condoms now. 2019 Boiling Water Challenge. Taking a boiling pot of water and throwing it in the air during freezing temperatures and looking at the boiling water turn into steam. That was the challenge. Though sometimes it would land back on people and give them extremely severe burns.
The Boiling Water Challenge, and today we've learned it left 8 people with significant burns.
Yeah, it sure did. The challenge tasks people with throwing extremely hot water into the air. You've seen it a lot lately outside during freezing temperatures, sub-freezing temperatures, like last week's polar vortex, just to see it turn into a cloud of steam. But doctors at Loyola Medicine's Burn Center say bad aim and bad throws sent that scalding hot water onto people instead of into the air.
Multiple people in the last week, including one that got admitted to the hospital for the burns.
Really,
the youngest
dude?
was 3 years old.
Oh,
We were
no.
talking. We said we've seen 8 patients, and we're really surprised at how many people were trying the challenge and unfortunately failing.
Can you just
Eye
like
bleach challenge.
throw it
The
away
TikTok
from you?
blew up, encouraging users to grab jelly, hand sanitizer, bleach, and shaving cream. Then to put it in a plastic Ziploc bag and hold that bag against their eye for at least a minute, and apparently their eye would change color because it would get lighter. The TikTok was by user Greg Lammers and claimed that this will change the color of a single eye, though that's not true. This dude's a video editor and just edited the video to make it seem like the challenge worked. He literally made a video that people will come across and believe is true. Of course people are gonna attempt it. He never directly said, hey, everyone else try it. No, but it's like, dude, what did you expect? People are gonna try this. Placing
Yeah.
bleach under your eye, even though it's through a Ziploc bag, can lead to skin and eye damage, as well as vision loss if the bag ruptures. But he claims he did it because he wanted to show kids the dangers of internet challenges. Let's be honest, that was his escape excuse. And dude
Yeah.
just wanted clout. He hasn't posted since
What a
2019,
jackass.
and his most recent post has comments begging for his return. He seems like a pretty normal guy, judging by his Instagram post, but it doesn't seem like he's coming back to TikTok anytime soon. I feel like you have to be charged with something at that point. Like, you made a fake video that influences people to attempt something that will potentially injure them. I feel
Yeah, there has to be
he got away
something.
scot-free with that. I was like, what the fuck was that? Anyway, I'm glad he's not coming back to social media.
endangering the public? Maybe I don't know.
2020 Coronavirus challenge. People licking toilet seats and other various public objects in order to contract COVID-19. This started as a way to let people know, like, hey, we're young people. COVID only affects old people. Look what we can do. This was not popular to do at all, though. The videos were popular, but it wasn't like this was a poppin' trend. There were only 2 notable users who did this challenge, a boy named Lars and a girl named Ava Louise. Lars actually ended up contracting COVID and was admitted into hospital. Yeah. And Ava's case is a little bit different. Ava is an influencer who is known for being pretty, but not, I don't know how to say without being rude, but not smart. I hope it's a character that she plays to get clout. Anyway, she uploaded a TikTok of her licking a toilet seat with the caption,
she's not the greenest pea in the pot, you know?
And coronavirus challenge, and it quickly went viral. Well, before TikTok took it down, she told Insider, I don't like my grandparents, and I don't have a relationship with them, so I don't give a shit what happens to them. Very impressionable older
Congratulations on being a dick. You know, you're the
people who don't understand culture or trolling latched onto this. Yeah, I don't really want to talk shit about Ava Louise because a lot of my mutuals follow her, so I don't know if this is a character. I really hope this is a character, Ava. There's a chance you're watching this, but I really hope that was a character. And let's move on. Skullbreaker challenge, a trend that involved 3 people, one of which being the victim in the prank. 3 people would be lined up. The person in the middle is told to jump, and the other 2 sweep their legs forward. Oh hell no, dude! Hard, hence the name Skullbreaker challenge. In New Jersey,
not a challenge.
2 minors were charged with 3rd-degree aggravated assault due to doing this to their classmate and causing him to convulse and have a seizure on the ground. The kids were around 13 years old each. Yeah, man, like stupid challenges involving yourself, dumb, but like okay. But like when you're literally harming other people, what? We need to realize that just because something is being filmed doesn't mean you're not committing a crime. People love recording themselves committing crimes and uploading it. I don't understand. I never understood that topic. Why would you do that?
Yeah, dude.
Filing teeth trend. Cool. People on TikTok began filing their
What are you, vampires?
To make them perfect.
I'm gonna file my teeth down with a nail file because they are not perfect. I have some ridges and we're balling on a budget. Trigger warning. Guys, it's literally working. Wait, let me give myself some vampire teeth now. Alright, guys.
Oh my god.
This is the final product. It's not perfect, but it is significantly better.
This one actually had a good level of popularity attached to it. Though it worked, these people quickly found out that they shaved off a protective layer on their teeth, causing them to have hypersensitive teeth. And this lasted, you guessed, forever. Good luck eating ice cream. The only thing to do after this, if you want to get rid of that, is getting veneers. Yeah, fake teeth. Okay, guys, we're gonna question a lot why.
I have fucked up teeth, and I'm happy with it because at least I don't have to do what I have to do for perfect teeth. Like at least I can eat ice cream. So I guess I'll take the good with the bad.
Just why? We still have a handful left. Let's move on to 2021. Full face hot wax challenge.
That sounds horrible. That does not sound even remotely fun. Couldn't you do that with like, oh my god, I remember in I remember in elementary school, like they put like, what was it, like, I forgot. I completely forgot. Forget it. Move on. Jesus. Not worth it.
Hell nah, buddy looks like he was forced to give that reaction. Alright, so 1. Suffocation. 2. Pouring wax all over your face means you're gonna end up ripping off eyebrows and eyelashes. And 3. Dermatologists say this is one of the dumbest things you can do, as there are parts of our face that aren't meant to be covered in hot wax that's gonna be ripped off, such as under our eyes, which have sensitive blood vessels, which is why those smaller ones exist. Also, waxing the inside of your ears is extremely dangerous, as that could lead to damage of the eardrums and internal bleeding.
And some
Devious
people,
Slick.
man.
The Devious Slick.
Oh,
Kids
yeah, I
stealing
remember
things from their
this.
schools and recording themselves doing it. We've spoken about this on the channel before, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but it was extremely viral and extremely unfunny. Kids would steal anything from their schools to get TikTok views and likes. And some kids even took it too far and they would destroy bathrooms. Like, that wasn't even part of the trend. What the hell?
Like, just imagine, man. Like, that's such a horrible move. Like, here you are. You gotta go. You know, last stall, hooray. You go in and it's freaking destroyed. It's shattered. Life would not be fair that day.
Benadryl challenge. Again,
Benadryl?
we've spoken about this one on the channel, but it was kids abusing Benadryl, which is an over-the-counter drug, and they would abuse it to feel the high, and they would record themselves and post it on TikTok. A handful of them were actually sent to the hospital, and I'll give credit to TikTok because I know damn well they don't support any of these challenges that go on, and they always try their best to take down videos that involve dumb acts like these and certain hashtags. But TikTok's banning system is a little bit just stupid. I don't want to compare it to Twitch's banning system because I feel like they're both equally horrible.
Okay.
That's just me being a YouTube fanboy. By the way, guys, I stream on my second channel. I haven't streamed in a while, but I'm gonna come back because I got a new PC. That channel is like at 75,000 subscribers. I want to get another 100K plaque, so if you guys could subscribe to that, that would be amazing. Shout out YouTube. That's the best platform of all time. If you guys
There you
wanna
go,
be an
bro.
influencer,
Oops.
please come over to YouTube. It's the best. It's the fucking best platform. I know I'm a YouTube fanboy. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber all my life. Thank you guys for dude, I swear I have so much fun making videos. Like, this is getting so carried away, bro. Let's fucking move on.
I'm genuinely happy for Tuv, though. Like, you could see the happiness in his face when the fact that he's doing this as a living. And keep doing you, man. You know, I'll definitely go subscribe to your other channel
Great
so you can
challenge.
continue
Stacking
this
milk
journey.
crates into the shape of a podium and
This is my favorite one. I love watching these videos. Like, holy shit, people were taking some hits
seeing who
on the
can
way
make it to
down.
the other side, though many failed. I heard about YouTube removing this video, so I'm not going to be showing any footage, but I'm sure you all remember this one. It was funny because people would fail it a lot, but falling during the challenge led to a variety of injuries, including but not limited to dislocated shoulders, ACL tears, broken wrists, and even spinal cord injuries. Imagine being in the
I saw an
hospital
ankle
bed and just
broken.
thinking, wow, I broke my spine because I tried the fucking crate challenge in 2022, the subscribe to Tuv challenge. Now, this is one of the most difficult challenges on this list. I'd be surprised if you could do it. So this challenge actually is about this one extremely hot dude. So the reason it's
This
difficult
is
to find
wild,
him
bro.
is because he's so like handsome and beautiful that YouTube just stops and it tries to gatekeep him. You literally just can't click subscribe. I don't know. If you can click
It's
subscribe
crazy,
right now
bro.
and it lets you like stay subscribed, make sure to keep it because it's rare. Yeah, it's not like a million other people have done it.
I thought this
Flash
challenge
a random
a
image
year
of me on the
ago.
screen. Why? Because this is my channel. I've always wanted a big YouTuber to do something like this. Literally, just randomly in the video. Here you go. You have to look at this now. All right, back to the outro. But yeah, that's it for this video. I actually was a guest on a podcast called the Cuff Boys Podcast, so I'll leave that down in the link in the description if you guys want to watch that. I made my account. Didn't give a fuck about it. Then when I was in middle school, that was when the whole Leafy iDubbbz H3H3 commentary shit was going on. And I was like, I gotta get in on this. Didn't want to show my face, so I would use a floating image of Daffy Duck. Make sure to subscribe to my second
Cool.
channel. And make sure to buy something from the Earl brand, as everything on there is gonna be rare in the future. We're gonna, literally everything on there, gone. Poof. Yeah, but we're working on a lot of new designs for the summer drop, and make sure to stay tuned for the next video. I think the next video is gonna be the second 1 million special. It'll premiere live, so I'm really gonna hype it up on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to follow me on Instagram. And I'm sorry for talking too much. Goodbye, guys. I love you. I'll see you guys next time I upload.
Nope.